Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to unlock the Dark Iron Dwarf, which is one of the new allied races for the Alliance in the Battle for Azeroth expansion. As you can see, I myself haven't unlocked it yet, but I finally figured out all the achievements required and how to get on the path towards it. Now, what I would recommend, because usually I level tanks and healers and I'll do dungeons mainly to quest with the instant queues, and when you don't follow the quest line, it could get confusing. Especially my first 120 was a tank that I didn't really quest at all, 110 to 120, and I was confused on what to do. My friends that did that were confused on what to do. So first off, I will say your best bet if you do want to unlock the Dark Iron Dwarf, just make a DPS character for the leveling and get from 110 to 120 straight questing. Because you'll see when you open up your quest log, you'll see war campaign mode. That is about half the battle towards unlocking the race. Now, pretty much at level 112, you'll be able to get your first quest. And I'll show you where that is. You're going to want to go to Kulturas and Borealis. There is a boat and a portal in Stormwind. And if you don't want to worry about that, you could always do a mage. If you are leveling a mage, this is where you buy your ports. Right over here by the portals. So like the last two previous expansions, how you have the war table and everything, this is where you will go for the quests. And the war campaign are easy to follow because they'll always show up here and you'll automatically get them every time you reach whatever requirement for the next thing. Like see here, I'm friendly with the 7th Legion, which is the uh, reputation you have to farm to unlock the Dark Iron Dwarf. Now, when you hit 112, you'll start the first quest line, and then pretty much every 2 levels you'll be able to do the quest line again. So it'll say unlocks if 114, 116, 118, so on. But the good thing about that, so there's 2 achievements you need to start the quest for the achievement to unlock the Dark Iron Dwarf, which is one of them is ready for war, which is what I was just talking about. All the quests you get from here will work on this. And when I hit 120, I got my 4th one. So pretty much getting to 120 straight questing. Not only will you unlock world quests once you hit 120, you will also be halfway through this achievement. Now, the other thing you need is to get exalted with the 7th Legion, which in order to do that, you'll need to do world quests in Zandalar. So you'll see here. Now, if you did do it, unlocking the Void Elf and the Life Forge Draenei was over here in Legion and Argus, the whole Argus campaign. That was with the quest line, the world quests for that was something they released in that was a pre-purchase release. So they gave us the chance to unlock them, which I went ahead and did back then. So if you have done that before, it's pretty similar. So whenever you do your quests, you're always gonna go to the captain to set sails. So you just want to go here, and it's pretty much daily farming. It'll take you about 3 weeks to a month if you keep up on it every day. But I mean, I literally just hit 120 on this character, and I'm halfway through. I'm a little more than halfway through friendly, and as you see, I banged out half the achievements for Ready for War. So I like that it does go hand in hand. So I'm assuming when I become honored, I'll be able to do one of these parts and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just, even though I didn't unlock it yet, I did want to share the info since I am on the path to unlocking it, and I have unlocked two of the three Alliance allied races. So I was very confused for a little while. Not even so much confused as just, not knowing what to do, which is normal when content's new. Now, yeah, so any world quest, you just click on it. They're usually fairly easy too. I feel for uh I feel for the Dark Iron Dwarves, they did make more world quests available. Because, like I said, this I'm actually just starting technically my second day's worth of world quests, and I was about 300 into friendly when I did all of them yesterday. So you'll be able to get around 3 to 4,000 rep a day if you just farm them, and actually probably more than that because I didn't even do the two dungeons, which I know one of them. Yeah, see, 18 hours left, so it's good to jump on everything before they reset so you don't miss out on anything. And you'll get about 75 rep each quest. You also do farm a little bit of rep when you do the different sections of the Ready for War achievement. But usually each world quest is fairly fast. And even though it takes 3 weeks to a month, once you get in the flow of it, you could really bang out all the world quests in this area about, I would say, 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how fast you go. And also depending on how much horde there is. One thing I noticed in this expansion, and now I don't know if it's just me, but I know in Battle for Azeroth they started fixating more on the alliances and hordes' hatred for each other, and which I like. It does have more of a old school World of Warcraft feel. But one thing I noticed they really are focusing on the hatred because back in the day, if you and a horde were fighting an enemy, at the same time, it would count for both of you guys. So, you might help each other to do it faster. But what I noticed, like, if you're fighting a boss for one of the world's quests, whatever faction is doing most damage is what it counts for. So, if you see Horde and Alliance going for the same mission, they'll start attacking each other. So that way, the other faction will get the achievement for it. So, it does get a little annoying. At the same time, with war mode activated, the 10% does make a difference in leveling. Like, I was pulling about 2 levels a day, maybe playing like 3 to 5 hours a day. So it only took me 4 days to get to 120, and I wasn't grinding heavily. And I only did about 2 dungeons from 110 to 120. Yeah, see, so I got about 75 reputation. I will say too, the fire mages are pretty powerful in this expansion, so I have been having a lot of fun with it, and I got spoiled by the teleports, which you unlock the Borealis teleport at level 111. So yeah, this warship, and you'll notice there's a lot of world quests in Kulturas, but I'm assuming those are for the Horde. I haven't leveled the Horde in BFA yet, but you'll notice there's really I browsed through them just in case, but I don't think there's any Seventh Legion because I've been looking at it a lot. There is no Seventh Legion in any of these areas, but I know this is the Horde's main area, and yeah, so it's up to you what you do. Um, most of the ones over here are Seventh Legion. Uh, I'm pretty sure Champions of Azeroth are gonna be for the Culture as humans that are probably gonna be released in a later patch. Um, Me personally, the Dark Iron Dwarf is the last allied race I'm going for, so I just double check each one to make sure it's a Seventh Legion because that's all I'm focused on. I know, like I remember in Legion when I was farming the Void Elf, there was some that weren't for the Void Elf that you would get rep for the Army of the Light too, but I just focus on the Seventh Legion and it's pretty good. It should take you 3 weeks to a month. Anyway, the reason I posted this was because I finally found the way to get on the right path to it, and now I'm like almost halfway there, so I should have it in another 2 to 4 weeks. So, yeah, I hope this helped you guys out, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.